Hello and let's see what today is. Sunday morning. The sun is shining and it's beautiful. And guess what happened yesterday? By the way, I'm Barbara and I'm from Arkansas. And I've just started this YouTube channel. So I'll have somebody to talk to. So you're it. I'm sorry about that, but I'm happy to. Okay, and I finished the baby Afghan that I told you about. All right. Oh, I got my readers on today. You can see. And my earrings. My daughter brought by this morning for me. And a new purse, too. Well, it wasn't really. It was a new purse to me. She loves purses. She's always buying purses. When she finds one, she just dearly loves. So now I'm a classy lady. I've got I don't know, some fancy name on it. It's real pretty. I'd show it to you, but I don't know if I want to walk over there and get it for you. But anyway, I finished the baby sweater. Oh, and by the way, this is Connor. He's the barkity dog. And I rescued him from, well, really, my friend found him after my little puppy was killed. Some big bad dogs eat him up. I mean, really killed him. And so my neighbor felt so sorry for me because I was crying so much that she called she went online. That's what she did. And that's Barbara up there, Hardy. And so she found him on ASCAP, I think, which is a great organization, by the way, if you want to donate money to them for rescues. But he was found in a ditch, and his throat was cut, and his head was all messed up, and one of his eyes was destroyed. And anyway, he lived. And once he was well, and I know had everything, then they posted him for needing a home. And Barbara found him. Didn't she? Yes, she did. Yeah. And so now he lives with me. He's not the smartest dog I ever had, but I ain't so smart either, so I guess we'll get along just fine. But he's the youngest one. He's 2 years old, but he's a good puppy. Clyde, you haven't seen him yet, but he's 13 years old, and he run the woods. I mean, no wild dogs ever got close to my house up there in the woods because he would protect them. And but he's getting old, you know. And I'm getting old, but he still takes care of me. And doesn't let anybody bother me or anything like that. But okay, so my daughter brought me a new purse today, and I'm just tickled to death. I'm going to put my stuff in it in a little while. But I wanted to tell you, I finished that Afghan, you know, I was telling you about. One with, you know, it looks like with the fox colors and the gray, and you know what I'm talking about. Well, I went to the flea. My sister picked me up. She says, well, really what happened is, my sister, I tell you, she's a mess. She decided one day that, I mean, up in the blue, she never plans anything. Everything's spontaneous, you know. And so she comes over, and I'm chilling, you know, in my house coat. And she calls, and no, she did not call. Let me back up. She did not call. She popped in here. And usually Saturday mornings is the morning that I go over to my neighbor, Susie, because she always fixes waffles in the morning. And I always try to be over there when she cooks waffles. You know, what are neighbors for if you can't go over and get a waffle? You know what I'm talking about. I don't have a waffle. I don't have no waffle mixture either. Well, I don't have a stove or any of those things, but I do have a microwave. But I never think about buying any or, you know, getting some waffles. Anyway, long story short, my sister pops in. And she says, get dressed. I'm going to go find a bed. Well, she has this sort of like mother-in-law apartment in her house. Oh, it's so cute. And she's redecorating it in the gray colors, you know, like I was telling you. My niece loves. And anyway, she got a new couch. And she found it at our house. Oh, I gotta tell you about that. That is the... Or did I tell you about it? Anyway, we were looking for a couch one day. And we went to our house, which is one of those, they sell stuff and then the money goes to something. I don't remember now which one it was. But anyway, and so she sees this couch as we come in. It's sort of a light white with gray and black, very, like, brand new. And it made into a bed, too. And it was $20. Well, she told me, she says, you stay right here. So I was in my wheelchair. So I sat there in my wheelchair and had my arm on this couch. Because she's going to run home and measure and see if she's got enough room for the couch. So I'm sitting there with my arm on the couch. But I was sitting in the wheelchair. So I probably looked ridiculous. But I was there anyway. And so I'm holding this couch. Well, then the manager comes over with all her little helpers, and this guy comes with her, and she says to him, this is the couch you want? He says, yep, that's the one I bought. Well, I said, wait a minute, no, you can't buy this. I'm saving it for my sister. She went to measure the room. And, well, I started crying, because I knew my sister would be so mad at me if I didn't rescue that couch for her. And so I'm telling this guy who's buying it, right? I'm telling the manager. And in comes sister about that time, Marcia, when she gets back from measuring, her apartment. She comes in and she sees she didn't understand what really is going on, but she sees that I'm debating with these people. Well, no, really, I was crying at these people. Saying, this is for my sister, and I was protecting. Well, anyway. And the manager says, well, he's already paid for it. What happened? Well, I was there with my arm on that sofa. He walked right by me out from the front door, went to the cashier, and bought it. Well, he'd seen it the day before. So he didn't have to stop and look at it. Tell me, I never thought of that, right? And so, my sister's still a little frustrated, because she'd gone home and she'd measured, it was perfect, and it was the right price, of course. So, we finally, the guy was very nice, but he felt bad, but he had already bought it. He wanted it, right? So, my sister and I decided that we'd go ahead and walk around our house and look at stuff, So we were looking at stuff, and all of a sudden, this guy who bought the couch come around the corner, and he saw me in my wheelchair, and he said, do you want that couch? And my sister heard that, and she got eagle ears. I mean, she could miss nothing. Boy, she is over there in a split. And the guy says, I'll tell you what, I'll sell it to you for what I paid for it. And my sister said, $20? And he says, yes. And he says, you asked if it was for me. I said, no, it's not for me, it's for my sister. But anyway, and long story short, he says, I'll tell you what, you buy it for me, talking to my sister, you buy it for me, and I'll take it to wherever you want. Well, my sister was like, hallelujah. I mean, she was solemn. Look, yeah. But inside of her, all that time is going, hallelujah, hallelujah. Well, anyway. So, anyway, the guy, she paid him $20 for that. And he took it to her house and put it in that apartment. But you know what she did? she says, there's a table in there. Do you want that? And that guy said, well, yeah. So he loads up a table that she didn't want anyway. And he hauled it off, so she didn't have to. Oh, my sister, she's a hoot. But anyway, the man was very, very nice. And him and Marcia started talking because both of them have rental property. So, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, she got the couch, and it was really, but I was on guard. I'm telling you, I had that arm on that couch, and I was anchored. Yeah, I was ready. But they outsmarted me on that one. But my sister forgave me. It all worked out well. And she really wasn't mad at me. It was just, she was disappointed, you know. People sometimes, they just get disappointed. We just can't get everything we want. Now we can think about it and pray about it. And God might give it to us. Again, He might not. And sometimes it's not the right time to get something. You know, we never know what God has in store for us. It's a surprise every day. Sometimes it can be good surprises. Sometimes it could be like, I have to wait a long time for a surprise. But anyway. So, okay, getting back to this week. Oh, and I can't talk too long because I'll be running out of battery. Okay, so this last week, the last time we went, my sister picked me up and she said, we're going to go look for a bed for that apartment. And I thought, oh no, we're going to our house. We're probably running that same guy. But we didn't. We looked around and we couldn't find anything. You know what? There's a lady with a suitcase walking down the road. I think that's the lady from the nursing home. I think she's run away from home. I might need to call Susie. You know, because Susie has a ministry over there at the nursing home. She would know who it is. But the lady's confused on where she is. She probably has Alzheimer's. Maybe I ought to rescue her myself. Connor's very concerned. He's looking out the window. And she's got a red hat and a red sweater. And even her little suitcase matches her sweater and top. You know, it reminded me of that story about the guy and the little dog in the red shirts. Well, that's an older version, but no dog. Oh, that's so sad. Well, I may have to talk to you about the next time, because next time we had a wreck. Yeah. And we were heading for carrot cake and coffee at her house. But I'll tell you about that next time. I've been rattling enough today. And I appreciate y'all watching. If you are. Maybe if you're not. But anyway, wait a minute. Subscribe and like if you like this. And I will talk to you tomorrow. May God bless. Be good to everybody. Think good thoughts and never say anything bad about anybody. Unless you're really mad. No, you don't have to do that. Okay, have a good day. Be blessed.